Shalom Bakar, which is good morning. Hey, Shalom Akim Yabashima Shai Brakathum. May Yabashima Shai continue to bless you in your house. All praise to Yabashima Shai. Deborah said apostles a great millstone. Man, Yabashima Shai is freezing the whole left coast of the United States. So much so that it's causing countless blackouts from northern eastern United States to the southern eastern United States, causing countless deaths that they're not accurately reporting on. All right, causing people to be shut up in their houses, causing all type of car wrecks and all type of calamity. It's just causing chaos, and it goes to show you that Yahweh Shemel Shah is visiting this place. All right, he is annihilating this place in all type of different judgments. Okay. Matter of fact, Matthew 24:20 says, "But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day." Now, you're going to understand that verse after we play these clips.
Some of the worst winter weather on record is disrupting much of the nation's life again tonight. Extreme conditions have claimed at least 15 lives, stemming from a variety of causes, including a tornado. Stephanie Sy has our report.
In southeastern North Carolina today, down power lines and homes ripped off their foundations.
This is going to be take a lot of hard work, effort between cleanup, rebuilding.
Officials say at least 3 people were killed and 10 others injured by a tornado that ripped through Brunswick County just after midnight. It struck with little warning near Ocean Ridge Plantation, a coastal community some 45 miles south of Wilmington.
We have a lot of hard work to do as a community to get it back to normal, to make the community safe for the residents to go back in to the areas that were unaffected. But it's definitely a very hazardous situation with debris, homes damaged, stuff all over the place.
Elsewhere, more chaos from an unrelenting weather pattern that's gripped much of the country. Winter storm advisories by the National Weather Service again today stretched from coast to coast. Bitter cold engulfed cities across New England and the eastern Great Lakes. Chicago woke up to more than a foot of snow, with more falling by the hour and dangerous wind chills.
You really have to hold your ground. I mean, seriously, you have to be very, got to stand sturdy.
In the southern plains, record cold temperatures extended to another day. The surge in demand for energy has prompted more utilities across central and western states linked to the same power grid to initiate rolling blackouts. Today in Oklahoma, more than 130,000 homes and businesses were without power. In Texas, largely on its own electric grid, 4 million were in the dark.
It's cold. Kids around, trying to stay warm, fireplace, there's no firewood anywhere, no stores open.
Many rush to hotels to keep warm.
The temperature being so low, it gets so cold in my house so fast.
While others turn to shelters. But in Houston, Mayor Sylvester.
So you can see that the Heavenly Father is visiting these people with all type of calamity. Tornadoes and snow and blackouts. This is Job 37:6. It says, "For he saith to the snow, be thou on earth, likewise to the rain, the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. He sealeth up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work." And everybody's witnessing how that snow is affecting the hell out of them. You know what I mean? Like she said, there's no stores open. There's no place to get firewood. It says, "Then the beasts go into the dens and remain in their places. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north. By the breath of the Heavenly Father's frost is given, and the breath of the waters is straightened." So the Most High is the one that brought that, regardless of it's being a harp, being used by a harp. It doesn't matter. The Heavenly Father is the one that's bringing that frost through that wind. All right?
The lack of energy. And we, of course, have to check in on that snowy side. Dallas, for example, more snow than and we, of course, have to check in on that snowy side. Dallas, for example, more snow than they've seen in more than a decade. And George, they're about to get hit again tomorrow.
Boy, they are. We're going to go down there now. Millions of Americans across 11 states are waking up without power this morning. More than 4 million in Texas alone. That state is seeing, as you said, an historic cold snap. And Marcus Moore is in Dallas with the latest. Good morning, Marcus.
George, good morning. An unbelievable sight still here in Dallas. Look at the roads here, snow and ice packed. And I want you to take a look at this parking lot just behind us. It is covered with ice. I mean, it looks like an ice skating rink. There were rolling blackouts here in Texas, but some people lost power on Monday and it never came back. And the temperatures here are in the single digits. Overnight, historic and dangerous cold taking aim at millions. Power lines and trees collapsing from the weight of freezing rain. In New Jersey, a transformer exploding. A blitz of snow and ice, making driving conditions treacherous. Police pleading with people to stay off the roads. In Ohio, tractor trailers and cars lining the road, waiting to be rescued and pulled from the snow. Frozen roads making dangerous conditions for driving in Chicago, where more than 2 feet of lake-effect snow has fallen. And Texans are waking up to some of the coldest temperatures on record.
It's like a walk-in freezer. It's like 34 to 36 degrees.
The cold snap sending power demands skyrocketing. More than 4 million people waking up in the Lone Star State without power. Officials imposed rolling blackouts, saying the lack of energy is due in part to frozen wind turbines in West Texas knocked offline.
There's no firewood anywhere, no stores open.
So you see how the Heavenly Father is basically just handing it to these people. Because if you ain't got no electricity and it's cold, and you ain't got no firewood, or you just gonna be dealing with blankets and whatever else type of material you have to cover your body up, man. You know? So it goes to show you that's the will of the Father doing that. Got all these people basically cold and frozen in over there. You know, a lot of brothers that I talk to, they basically just chilling in the house. And them brethren are good. Them brethren are good. It don't matter whatever it is that happens, the Most High is gonna always have his angels to keep them brothers, because them brothers is keeping the testimony of Yahushua. It's in Psalms 147:15. It says, He sendeth forth his commandment upon the earth. His word runneth very swiftly. He giveth snow like wool. He searcheth the hoary. He scattereth the hoary frost like ashes. And you seen how that snow was basically like a blanket over the earth. That's how the Lord do it. It says he casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold? And that's why they're reporting that people are dying over there dealing with that cold. And that only makes sense. Old people dying, people who do not have the proper warmth. They probably got sick and then died, you know, or getting ready to die. You know, ammonia, whatever. You know? Let's play this next one.
Back to this country, and again tonight, it's a weather emergency making news. A bitterly cold night in store for most people in this country. Officially, as of this morning, temperatures were below freezing, at least somewhere in all 50 states. And yes, that includes Hawaii. Being on the water, however, is not a good thing tonight in the Northeast. Take what they call the lake effect in Buffalo, New York, where they're expecting 70 inches of snow before this is over. Right now, falling 4 to 5 inches per hour. Right now, there's 35 inches more snow on the lakefront than there is at the airport just 5 miles inland. National Guard is being called in to help. Weather Channel meteorologist Mike Bettis is about 12 miles outside of Buffalo for us tonight.
Whiteout. Blizzard conditions. The Great Lakes region is under siege. Buffalo all but buried with more than 51 inches of snow, and it's still falling. 100 miles of I-90 is shut down. 100 vehicles stranded. Many may be forced to leave with rescuers tonight.
So it's a very serious situation. Many travel bans and roads closed, highways closed.
Semis and cars stuck with nowhere to go. From the air, you could see it coming. A huge wall of snow moving into the city. And this time-lapse video shows how it just hasn't stopped. Relentless, piling up overnight and all day.
I've lived in Buffalo my whole life, and I've never seen it like that. It was scary.
I have just received confirmation directly from the governor that the National Guard will be deployed.
The Niagara University women's basketball team stuck 9 hours on the New York Thruway while headed home from Pittsburgh.
The wind is blowing, the snow is falling at a pretty high rate.
People at home posted online. Snow day, barely visible backyard. I've lost my house, and no way this dog is getting through the doorway. Snow piled up outside this man's garage door. Michigan also hit hard by the lake effect snow. And in Wisconsin, snow up to the stop sign. 6 feet in 1 week. The Milwaukee River completely frozen over. Record low temperatures for this time of year in 10 cities. The stop sign. 6 feet in 1 week. The Milwaukee River completely frozen over. Record low
temperatures in all where you see that blue at on the screen. Record low temperatures. Like I said, the snow reached 6 feet. You know, you could dive into a 6 feet pool. That lets you know a lot of brothers ain't even taller than 6 feet. That goes to show you that the Heavenly Father is, man, he's freezing it. You know, he's freezing the hell out that place. And it said the Great Lakes over there by Michigan and Buffalo, New York, that they're frozen, you know. And the guy said he lived in Buffalo his whole life and never have experienced this. We're at the end of this thing. We're at the end of this thing, man. Okay? We are at the end of this thing. This is 2 Ezra 9:2. It says, "Then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." The Most High is visiting this place, and he's doing it by plagues. Okay, because this kingdom is a wicked kingdom. It's not going to be visited with flowers and you know, with goodness. Nah, it's going to be visited with the Heavenly Father's judgment and anger. Indignation. It says, verse 5 says, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." Everything has a birth, everything has a death. And when something gets ready to die, it shows you that it gets ready to die. Alright? And America's showing you that it's getting ready to die. It says, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. And this is all a sign to the world. This is a sign to you that the Heavenly Father is not playing with you, man. He's not playing with you. You know? He ain't playing with you people. He freezing you, blackouts, you know? Tornadoes on top of it. People stuck, massive car accidents. You see, people dying from the weather. You know? Lord is not playing with this place, man. People stuck in a house, no firewood. People, businesses is closing down on top of a pandemic. What else? They want to give you a machination, a concoction of madness. You know? Civil unrest. People still mad about the presidential election. This place is fucking finished, man. And this is the coldest part of this. I'm going to play this next clip that the brother sent out. The big bro sent out. The big bro Brock sent this out. And this is the second time I've seen this. I remember the brother over there in Chicago doing the same thing. Check this video out dealing with the snow.
There's an ice cube next to it. See how it's pooling and melting? Oh, fuck, that stinks so bad. It smells really bad. It's like burning chemical smells. This thing is not dripping at all. It's just disappearing. Nothing. Oh, fuck, I can't hardly do that.
So as you can see, she's burning that imitation snow. Nothing happening. So it goes to show you that the Heavenly Father is using this Edomite. The Heavenly Father is using this dude to bring this final judgment. This is Ephesians 2:2. It says, wherein in times past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Esau has that HARP program, you know. Esau has that HARP program where he's creating artificial weather patterns, man. And he releasing it on you people, but it's all the Heavenly Father. Because Esau can press the buttons all he wants, but if the Heavenly Father is not with it, then it's not gonna be an occurrence of that. But the Most High is with that. He's with you people getting your power snatched out and tornadoes and all this this stuff that we're seeing, being frozen and dying, and because you people are wicked. That's the reason why. Okay? That's the reason why. Alright? So yeah, man. Just want to report on that real quick in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. For the brethren that's over there that's dealing with all this stuff, hey, continue, you know, let us all continue to pray for them, brethren. And of course, I strongly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that the Most High got them, brother. They have nothing to worry about. You know, they have nothing to worry about. That snow is nothing before the Heavenly Father. It's nothing. The Lord can have you warmer than the hottest summer day, and it's cold as heck outside. It's the time that the servants of the Lord is winning. Okay, the Most High is happy. He's getting to that point where he's really happy with us again, to give us and to give us things and be with us. So them brothers is fine. You know. So with that, man, hey, man, I just want to report on that real quick in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, the Most High is freezing this place. You know what I mean? Let's continue to pray. Yahweh Shem Shai, Brakathamni, brother. Shalom.